Welcome to the orientation video for the AV30Cs, which have been installed in November 953 Charlie Tango for the Knoxville Flyers. Please note that this video is only designed to familiarize you with the new units. It's not considered instruction or intended to replace any documentation in the plane. Remember, as always, as pilot in command, you are responsible for the safety of the flight. So we've added two AV30Cs to the plane. One is designated as a attitude indicator in artificial horizon, and the other is designated as a directional gyro. You can see here that both units are already mounted in the plane and ready to go. The top one is dedicated as the attitude indicator, the bottom one as the directional gyro due to limitations of the install. The DG unit does have a reversionary simple AI that you can bring up by cycling through the page screens. Regarding power, the top unit is wired into the main bus. The bottom unit is wired into the avionics bus. Both units have backup batteries, which should last between 20 and 30 minutes if electrical power were to fail in flight. Both units will go through an alignment phase when they're first powered up. This usually will take about 10 to 15 seconds if you are on the ground and not moving. You can see here I'm powering up by turning on the master switch. The top unit powers up, and as soon as I apply power to the avionics bus, the bottom unit powers up. Usually you would do this after starting the engine. You can see that the alignment phase does not take very long. It will take about 10 seconds at most if the aircraft is stationary when you apply power. Both units have a pretty easy to use, intuitive user interface. There's only 3 buttons on the entire unit, with a push set button being the one in the middle. The right page select will let you toggle between various pages and screens, and the middle knob is where you do most configuring. The heading bug, the altimeter setting is all done through the push set knob in the middle. By just pressing the button once on the AI, you can set the altimeter, but there's actually 4 different settings you can adjust by adjusting the push set knob. The barometric pressure setting, directional indicator, heading bug, and set altitude. Because this plane has no autopilot, the heading bugs and set altitudes are purely there for reference purposes and to help you hold a course or altitude while in flight through a visual representation. You can see here on the DG screen on the bottom unit, uh, the screen works very much the same way as the top unit. You have a page selector on the right and a push set knob in the middle. Uh, Make sure that you're in DG mode when you set the directional gyro heading. Because of the fact that there is not a magnetometer tied to this unit, it's a non-slaved heading. When you power up the unit, you will have to make sure the DG is aligned. If the plane was moved around, maybe on the ramp or at the FBO while it was powered down, the DG will definitely not be in alignment. So you will need to make sure that it's set. If you press the push set button again, you'll actually have the ability to slew the heading bug back and forth across the compass. If you use the right buttons, you can switch to different modes on the DG unit. We can go into GPS HSI mode, which will give you an HSI screen, like some of our other planes. This is really nice when you're doing a cross country. Just note that this is not going to be giving you heading, it's going to be giving you GPS track. So there is a difference. But everything else in it will function very much like a classical HSI. There's the GPS arc mode. This is a really good one too, especially when you're doing a cross country. You have the ability to adjust the scale using the push set knob as well. Let's talk about weight and balance. Because we removed the vacuum system out of this plane, we actually gained about 6.5 pounds, exactly 6.5 pounds, between what we pulled out and what was added back in. The new empty weight of this plane is 1,211.9 pounds. So if you do the math really quickly, this means the useful load is now 552.1 pounds. So you can get that extra cheeseburger when you're doing your next $100 hamburger cross country. If you need more information, check out the pilot's guide and flight supplement that are both uploaded on the Google Drive, or feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks.